You're listening to Marketing Tips with Meliss podcast.
Welcome to Marketing Tips with Meliss podcast. And now your host, Meliss Jakubovic.
Hello, everybody. Hello, and welcome to my page. Let me know if you can hear me because I have switched to a different microphone. This is the one I use for my podcasts, and I'm not wearing my headset today. So I want to make sure that you can hear me loud and clear as you hop in. Give me some love in the comments. Go link on those hearts. Hi, Amanda. Nice to see you. Let me know if you can hear me. I'm so excited to be here today. If you are new to my page, welcome. My name is Meliss Jakubovic. I'm an online marketing strategist and Facebook ad expert to coaches and healers and functional medicine doctors. Hey, Roberta, thanks for hopping on. And thanks for all the love, guys. Push those likes and hearts down below so other people can see this content. And welcome to my page. Hi, Angela. Hi, Nora. Nice to see you. Hey, Kathy. Thanks for being on. Now, I decided to hop on today because obviously we are in the middle of a crisis here with the coronavirus outbreak. Hey, Kobe. Thanks for being here. And lots of ideas have been running through my head. How do I run a business? How do I serve my clients best? What do I do when kids aren't going to school and they're home? And first of all, I just want to say I am so grateful. I am grateful that I am healthy. I'm grateful for that those around me are healthy. I'm grateful that the country has taken action to some extent to keep us safe. And I am grateful that, the schools that my kids go to school have decided to take the necessary precautions to make sure that we're all going to be okay. And I'm really grateful for owning my own business, my at-home online business, because I feel I'm ahead of the curve. If you guys are running an online business, then you're ahead of the curve too. And we just need to talk about how we operate our business during this time of crisis. If you're not in the online space, this is going to be an interesting transition, an interesting shift that people are going to have to figure out how to deal with. And so a lot of schools have done this. In fact, my kid's school has been out since Thursday. Hi, Donna. Thanks for being on. And they have learned how to transition their schooling starting on Monday using Zoom, which I've been using in my business for years and years and years. In fact, that's what my pop socket says, Zoom. So this is how I operate my business, and it's really interesting to see how other people are starting to incorporate that too. Thanks for all the love, guys. Post some love in the comments so other people see this. Hey, Yenny. So I know lots of people are going on about the coronavirus. Obviously, it's important. Obviously, it's trending. From a marketing perspective, you should talk about what's trending because that's what people want to know about. Hi, Becca. Thanks for being here. But it's really important to know not to capitalize on this crisis. So we are self-quarantined here. There are schools in the area that have all shut down. People are raiding all the grocery stores for hand sanitizer and soap and toilet paper and paper towels and tissues. And I just want everyone to take a deep breath. Hey, Samara, thanks for being here. Thanks for all the love, guys. Take a deep breath and realize that it's going to be okay. Hey, James, thanks for being on. Thanks, Roberta says, this is important info. Thanks. You are welcome. So yes, I'm worried. Yes, I want to keep people safe. I want my children to be safe. My dad who is sick, who's scheduled for a heart surgery this week, I want to keep him safe, obviously. But I want you to realize that we've been through types of crises before. Hey, Kobe. Hey, Yenny. Nice to see you guys. So this isn't new. It's a new form of crisis that we're going through, but the strategy to get through it is the same. The first thing I want you to realize is, hey, Alexandra, thanks for being on. The first thing I want you to acknowledge is that we are all in this together. We are all going through this. No matter where you are in the world, this is affecting you. So we're all in it together. We're going to be okay. Hey, Marianne, thanks for being on. And we're going to talk about it because it's trending and it's important and it's worrisome for many people. Hey, Cheryl. So of course, we're worried about the health. You should have a mask when you go out in public. You should be washing your hands for 20 seconds every time. put hand lotion on because it does dry out your hands. But aside from the health problem of this, which is obvious, I want to talk to you about the economy and about business, because when all these stores start to shut down and all we're going to have left are grocery stores and pharmacies like they're doing in different countries, what is going to happen with your business? What are you going to do with your money? How are you going to help other people? How are you going to still be in a position where your tribe is following you for what to do next? Hey, Marianne, so glad you're here. Kobe says they don't have school until April 13th. Wow, that's more than a month away. My kid's school was shut down for just a minimum of 2 weeks. My guess is it's going to go longer. I'm supposed to be in Austin, Texas next week for a marketing conference I was really looking forward to. That's been postponed. All of my dance classes postponed. So yeah, the world is in a time of crisis. And when everyone postpones things for social distancing and no one's going out and spending money in these stores, the stores are going to go bankrupt. The people who work at these stores aren't going to have money. And it is our job as an entrepreneur to keep the economy running. Small businesses are the backbone of the economy. And if you say, I can't really sell things right now in my online business because there's a crisis, then you are shutting down your business voluntarily, which in turn is going to make the economy crash. Thanks for all the love. And in times of need, it is your job as the owner of your business, of a personal branded service-based business, to lead your tribe by example. If you stop running your business, everything is going to go to shit, guys. No one's going to have money. No one's going to have food. No one's going to have anything. So it's actually your job as a business owner to save us. We have to save everybody. So don't capitalize on the crisis. MLMs who are like, oh my gosh, it's time to worry about your immunity. You definitely want to buy my products now. Sure, you might want to buy your products, but the way to do that has to come from an ethical place deep in your heart. Hey, Mary. Hey, Elaine. Everything is canceling. No basketball game, no nothing. Kobe says, same. Yeah, all my kids' extracurriculars got canceled. Everything. It's just done. But we work from home. I've got a laptop, I've got a computer, and I've got ideas in my head. So it's time to be resourceful. It's time to lead your tribe through this crisis. We can still help each other out. We can still make the money run through the economy so that people are supporting one another and still purchasing things. Your kids are going to be crazy at home with no school. And after they're done doing online school, what are you going to do with them for entertainment? Hey, Elaine, so nice to see you on here. So I want you to think about how when you run a personal-based business, an online service-based business, it is your job to lead the way. So how do you do business in a time of crisis? How do you do this? Well, the first is to take this negative and flip it into a positive. How can you provide value right now to your audience? How can you take something that maybe was tangible, you had to be there physically face to face to do, and switch it into a virtual format? The schools are doing this. The schools are learning how to do this. Hey, Terry, nice to be on. Nice to see you. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Jane. Thanks for being here. So if the schools are able to shift their mindset, we're going to do online learning. Well, this is like what I've been doing in my business for 5 years, and many of you have as well. Use this as your advantage. Now there are going to be even more people that know how to use Zoom. How could you take a service that you had to do face-to-face and switch it to be something virtual? People still need to spend money. People still need services. People still need time to work on things like their business or their life. I just took a week off of my life. This is a funny story because I believe the universe tells me everything and I just follow my intuition, and that's how I end up where I am. And I had a lot of clutter in my house, in my garage, in my bedroom, in my kids' bedroom, in closets, in drawers, and it was driving me nuts. It was really driving me nuts. And so I said, I can't do anything until I clear this out. Cluttered room equals cluttered life, right? A messy bed equals a messy life. So I wanted my house to be spick and span clean. I dumped tons of stuff out. You can look on my Facebook profile page and see how much shit we actually got rid of. I asked the universe for time to stop. Of course, it doesn't seem like it's possible, but I said, if only I could have a week where time just stops. I could take a week off my business. I could do what I need to do in the house. And you know what? Coronavirus hit. Not saying that's a good thing, but if we look at the positives, the universe gave me a week where time literally stopped. People stopped needing things right away. People stopped needing me to go out and meet them and do things and business meetings. And I literally had a week of time where I could step back from my business and clean out my house. And that's what I did. So think about how this can affect you in a positive way and shift your mindset to something positive and make useful time of it. Is this the best time to learn something new in your business? Maybe it's time to get some coaching because you have time to dig in for the first time ever. Maybe this is the time for you to bond with your kids because they're home from school. Maybe you had trouble bonding with your kids. Use this time to do that. Maybe you do need to clean out your house. Use this time for that. Let's see what James says. Let's keep the year 2020 from being the year that redefines cancel culture. Absolutely, except as an introvert, like totally okay with canceling plans. But 2020 is still the best year yet for me. I love it. My business is booming. My house is getting clean. My clients are getting support that they need. So exactly, use the mindset that you want the outcome to be. If you want to think negative, 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 that's what you're going to get. If you want to think positive, 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 that's what you're going to get. Jane says, while I feel like we are so lucky to have an online business, it feels a little to be selling at this time. Thoughts on that? Absolutely. Exactly. I don't want you to capitalize on the crisis, but we are the backbone of the economy as business owners. We have to do our part to lead our tribe. And there are still needs in the market, and we still have what people need. So this isn't about pushing your stuff on people. This isn't about saying, you need to build your immunity, go buy my health products. This is about saying, look, let's be open about what's happening. There is a crisis here, but number one, we're all in this together. So everyone in the entire world is experiencing this. So that is something that can calm you down a little bit. Number two, if everyone stops running their business, thanks for all the love, guys. Appreciate it. If everyone stops running their business, the economy will crash. No one will have money. No one will have toilet paper to wipe our asses, and no one will have food. So we have to keep things running and not go into freak out panic mode. So yes, everyone ran to the grocery store. I didn't, and took everything. There's no pasta, there's no rice, there's no beans, there's no toilet paper, there's no cleaning supplies. It's gone. I didn't run out there because it's just not my mindset to go, go. And probably I won't have toilet paper for a while. I did have to buy $66 toilet paper on Amazon. However, the grocery stores will replenish. People will calm down. We will stay home. We can wear a mask if we need to go out in public, and things will start to move as long as we continue to help move through that. So there are needs. So lead by example. Think, how can you best serve your audience? Be open. Say, you know what? I feel crummy selling. I don't want to sell. It's not about selling. It's about building a relationship, and it's about helping people with a need. Jane, I know that what you do is help newborn babies go to sleep. Mothers who have older children who are home from school running around in their house right now, freaking out. How am I going to nurse? How am I going to get this kid to sleep? How am I going to homeschool my kids? How am I going to run my business? How am I going to do all these things? Of course they want what you have to offer to help their little kids sleep. So just because there's a crisis in the world doesn't mean that what you have to offer is no longer needed. In fact, it might be needed even more. So you're doing a disservice to your audience to not tell them about what you have to offer, because they might actually really need that right now. Roberta says, Meliss, let me know if you need any help with online training. I'm a former instructional designer for Google. Happy to help out. Thank you. Very nice. Wonderful. This is what I mean. This is a community. Hey, Howie. Hey, Talia. Hey, Nikki. Hey, Carla. Thanks for being on. If you guys have things to offer, this is the time to offer them. Reach out. If you were the toilet paper hoarder and you have enough toilet paper for 3 months and your neighbor has no toilet paper, this is the time for you to go over there, meet your neighbors and say, hey, I know we're all in a crisis. Have some of my toilet paper. Do you have any hand sanitizer we can trade? Hi, Carla. So this is how we create community. You do it offline, you do it online. It's building relationships. That's what it's about. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep coming together. Keep supporting your community. Keep helping everybody out that you can, because that's what it's about. It's about providing value, providing service. So keep doing that. Figure out, how can you take something that you maybe had to do in person and change it to virtually. Find out from your audience, what do they need right now? And maybe give them some help. Maybe offer them something for free that you usually charged a little less for, like $7. Give it to them for free. Whatever you can do. This is about building a community. We're all in this together. And keep helping everyone out, because it's not about, does someone need my service right now? Does someone want to join my program right now? Sure. If someone says, you know what, I'm stuck at home, this is a perfect time to dive into coaching, then great. I have a service and I can help you with that. But if that's not the right time, that's fine. I'm here to support my tribe. I'm here to help you guys provide value. Even this video, this live video, is a piece of value. Hopefully you take this value and it's helpful. Think about how you can apply that to your audience. And if someone wants my help and support later on down the road, they may remember that I'm the one that supported them and had value to give. And I want you to think that same way about your audience. Life is still going on. People are still living. People are still eating. People still need services that you can provide. So it's about being intentional and coming at this with integrity. If there's an elephant in the room, my personal theory is that you should address it. Is there an elephant in the room about selling during the coronavirus outbreak? Okay, well, let's put it out there. Hey guys, some people might not feel comfortable selling during the coronavirus outbreak. Let's talk about it. Because if your small business breaks down, then the entire economy breaks down. So we need to lift each other up. If you can help a fellow online business by buying something from them, then go ahead and do that. That's helpful. It helps move money around, and then people can buy toilet paper for $66, right? There are opportunities to be of service. There are opportunities to provide value. Hi, Nicole. Thanks for being here. Find those opportunities and use them. Help other people as best you can. This is a great time as entrepreneurs to start innovating. Think of what that need is in your market right now with the virus, and go out and make something that can help. Think about you being the helper in your community. That's what I want you to think. I want you to think about how times are changing. Schools are learning how to innovate. Schools are learning how to do schooling online. This is actually a great opportunity, because what does that mean for the future of business? Are we all going to learn how to use Zoom? Well, now I'm not going to have as much trouble teaching my prospects how to get on a Zoom call with me, right? Maybe there'll be more businesses booming online. Maybe we won't have to go out as often. So there's positives that you can find in the negatives. It's your job to stay positive, help the community, supply what you can, offer help when you can, give more and more value where you can, and just help each other out. And don't hoard things. You don't have to hold on to your money and live in fear. You don't need to hold on to the toilet paper and think that you're the only one that needs toilet paper. So I hope this helps, and stay healthy and still work your business. And I'll be back soon to talk about this more. Bye-bye.
Thanks for listening to the Marketing Tips with Meliss podcast at www.marketingtipswithmeliss.com.
Oh, wait. Before you go, it's time to get laser focused this year and fill your group programs and one-on-one calendar once and for all. My 90-day business accelerator helps coaches, healers, and holistic doctors fill their group programs so they can scale their business, freeing up their time and making them more money than they made in the previous quarter. I'm accepting a small handful of people into this mastermind so it stays intimate and personal. We focus on results. You will grow your personal brand while quickly growing your business. The next round begins April 7th, and since the program has sold out every time I've run it this year, the price will be increasing. So if you think you're ready to make more this quarter than you did the last two, it's time to visit go.melissmarketing.com/MWI, which stands for Marketing with Intention. So we can hop on a call and you can get in at the current price, which we will raise before we launch the program again. During the call, you can walk me through your business so I can understand what's been going on a little bit deeper, and we can make sure that I can help you reach your goals. Spaces will go quickly. Go.melissmarketing.com/MWI. Let's do this.